Hi, this is producer, bass player, guitar player, singer-songwriter, kind of grocery delivery guy, Bill Cinque. Welcome here to Case for Bass.
Did you find the bass or did the bass find you? And then we're going to actually evolve into when you got involved in the creative writing process, because you're not just a bass player. You're not just a working bass player. You've obviously evolved beyond that. So,
okay. Well, Anthony, you asked such a brilliant question by saying, did I find the bass or did the bass find me? And I will have to say it was a bit of a head-on collision that we found each other.
Nice.
nice.
The reason I say that, we were talking, you guys are New Yorkers. I'm from New York.
Yes, we are.
I started playing music in Westchester, right? I started playing music in Westchester County, which is just north of New York City. And I was in bands that we played all the time. And I was playing mostly acoustic guitar in duos and trios and things like that. And there was an agency that would book the bands. And I did a duo one night as an acoustic guitar player. The next day we go to the agency to get paid. And the guy says, hey, you guys went over really well last night. I think we played a college, well, you guys went over really well. The band's going to be booked there a couple of times this year. Would you want to join the band? And I said, great, I'd love to. It's more work and more money. And we went through a 15-minute conversation. And at the end of it, there was no mention of this up until the very last sentence was, well, Bill Cinque, congratulations. We're happy to have you as the new bass player. And I walked out the door. I didn't say a word. I walked out the door. I said, I don't play bass. I mean, I love bass. I don't play bass. And the keyboard player said, yeah, I know. I didn't want to bring that up, but I mean, you're going to be fine. So
great story.
I had no rehearsal time. And we were working all the time. And so I will say this with a straight face, and I'm not just being, humble. For about 8 months, I was the absolute worst singing bass player you've ever heard, because I always got the gigs as a singer. As a singer, being up front, I could kind of strum a guitar. I didn't have to be a great guitar player. But now I had to be, but now I had to be the bass player. I was like, well, no, this is a whole different deal. So when you say, did I find the bass or did the bass find me? I couldn't even say it got dropped in my lap. I would rather say I got hit over the head with it, right? Because I just got thrown in.
Definitely.
But I loved it, and I still love it. And singing and playing bass is an entirely different discipline than singing and playing acoustic guitar.